What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Tonight's show is about to be special because we got a special guest. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
All right, we are here on a great Monday night. Okay.
Hey.
So today we have a special guest, but before we go ahead and introduce that, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our host for tonight. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
So my name is Lem Gonsalves, and I'm just really happy to be here because Love and Hip Hop is like my favorite show.
What's up, you guys? I'm Lanisha, and I'm just excited for our special guest over here.
And who is our special guest?
Is it my
Yeah,
turn?
go ahead.
Your
All
turn.
right, I'm ready. It's your girl, Shay Johnson, Love and Hip Hop Miami. What's good?
Hey.
And I'm your host, Jade Ming. So before we go ahead and get started, let's go ahead and talk about our overall thoughts about the show. What do y'all think about it?
This particular episode?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I mean, what's the first thing? Spice. I mean, the bleaching. I mean, there's a lot with that. There's so many layers, and I feel like that she's really pushing this agenda. And I know that where she's from in Jamaica, you know, it's not as taboo as here in the States. But you know, I'm really want to like unpack this because you know there's a lot to this, and I'm curious to see what you all think about this.
I think it's a part of her culture, but I don't agree with her bleaching her skin to prove her point. I think what she's doing with her music is enough to prove her point.
Boom.
So,
What about you,
that's
Lanisha?
just my opinion.
I'm on her side with Spice, but only because I'm in it now. Now, first I wasn't in it, and I didn't know her idea, but you know, now I'm in it, and I know what she's doing, so I'm like, oh, okay, you clever. But I'm ready to talk about Shay, not the Shay, not the Shay.
Che Mack.
Shay
Mack.
Mack, because she on one.
I mean,
Mack.
I just think, you know, there's a place and time when it comes to confrontation. I mean, would you do that at someone's engagement party?
If I was her friend, I wouldn't do it in that type of setting, in that environment, because she's in love. It's just a different situation, and it's just the timing for everything. And that wasn't the time. I disagree with that, but I don't know. She might apologize. If they're really good friends, you should be able to come together as grown women and have a conversation, apologize, and move forward. I don't know what's going to happen, but if they're friends, that's probably what will happen.
And what about the Scrapp love triangle or rhombus or square? Something. It's something. It's a shape. Because
I don't think he's lying to them, though. But I agree with him when he says the word dating. Sometimes people get the word dating misconstrued. If I'm dating you, doesn't mean I belong to you. We don't have a commitment. We didn't make that decision, that step. So we're just dating, meaning, hey, it's open opportunity for his ass too over there. You know what I mean? So you have to have a communication and understanding on what dating is, and then I think it will work.
And even Monique didn't say that they were exclusive in the very beginning. She was saying, we're just talking right now. We're seeing where things are going. So even she knew what it was.
But I don't know if he told her about his previous situations with his previous girl. So maybe that could have been an issue. Even though we're just dating, you also said you were just dating me. Then that becomes an issue if somebody else is involved.
So do you think do you think that he should have been open about his past relationships and possible drama that Monique might be getting herself into?
I think she knows.
Look, okay, so Monique is not a stranger to this show.
Yeah, she
and
knows.
she's dated multiple people on this show. So this should not come to any surprise, the fact that, you know, especially with the whole baby mama situation. And, you know, she knows who she's been involved. She's seen him. She obviously, you know, they're together. They know what's up. So the whole thing that this being a shock and like, oh my gosh, he should have told me. I just feel like you should already know better. Yes, if they're in a committed relationship, absolutely. You need to be forthcoming. But like you said, they're dating. So that doesn't mean that they're exclusive unless they make that a point. So
yeah, but sometimes when you're looking for love, you kind of see what you want to see.
True.
Say that again.
So, because I've been there, so I understand her. So it's just maybe a time in her life where she just wanted something so bad, and she created her vision. She created her world with him.
for sure.
So do you think?
Never know.
So do you think that when it comes to relationships, people should be more direct about what they want, like set a rule of what should be happening?
You should definitely be more direct. I think it's easier that way. If you want to thought it out, go thought it out. You know what I'm saying? If you want a commitment, have a commitment, but make sure you find somebody that's on the same page you're on and make it fair. Because if you want to thought it out and do what you want to do, don't get mad at me if he won the prize, bitch.
This goes 2 ways. Okay. 2 ways.
So I have a question for you, Shay, because
and just before you ask this question,
yes,
when it comes to dating, doesn't mean you have to be sexually active. Well, I've dated and I have never had sex with the individual. So
right?
we have to get understanding on what dating is. That's all I'm just saying. Sure, you can ask your question.
Well, I was actually going to ask you, like, when you are dating someone, do you kind of have rules established right away?
It's not
or
rules.
do you kind of? I mean, or do you like? I guess right. Okay, so you have open lines of communication.
Yes.
And so that way all parties are understanding what's going on.
I think that's the best way to do it, because there's no conflict. You know what you're getting yourself into. He knows. And then once the relationship grows, you come back to that situation where you communicate again and say, hey, we're looking to make a commitment now.
Right.
You want to move this further? Are you happy with what we're doing? So long as you communicate, then as far as the emotions, they can be controlled. It's all mental.
Right.
I'm learning. It took me a while to get here because I was just ready to punch a bitch at times, fuck it. But...
Oh, yeah, right? Oh, yeah, we got the sound effects in here.
Girl fight.
So speaking of, love and just being committed with the whole Shay Mack and the DJing at Karlie's engagement, let's go deeper in that. So what do you think about the Karlie and Pooh rumors?
I mean, I'm not in the bedroom with them. I don't know what happened.
A lot of people are in the bedroom. It sounds like.
I mean, well, you really don't.
Kind of full.
You really don't know. It's Karlie's word against Pooh's word, and that's their business. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it was, whether it happened or not, who cares?
Yeah.
Karlie's moved on, and I'm sure Pooh is doing her thing with her husband. So it's like, who cares?
I feel like Pooh's on a come up. Like, I feel like she is found a way to insert herself into the drama, hinged into the show. And the fact that Karlie is not like receiving her with open arms because they have history, that would be a reason for me to be like, all right, she's not feeling me. Whatever the situation is, I'll back off. But she's kind of inserting herself. And the fact that she got Che Mack involved to do her dirty work.
Shay was doing
I was like, she had a choice. She definitely had a choice of whether or not she should have done it.
Exactly, but I'm saying she solicited her. Che Mack shouldn't have done that. That was kind of because now she became a pawn, and it wasn't even her fight.
Yeah,
it
wasn't. You're getting paid.
Yeah,
I think Che Mack was just in her feelings emotionally. She probably wasn't thinking about the situation she was getting herself into. And far as Pooh, just because she's reacting a certain way on television doesn't mean her feelings are not real. They could have had a friendship, and this is her only time to express that you hurt me.
Yeah.
Because I've been in a situation where I thought I had a friend on Love and Hip Hop Miami, and bitch,
right?
Did not.
I was like, I didn't have a friend, so I was like, oops, fool on me. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, damn, what happened? So I get the situation, and sometimes when it comes to television, everybody's not made for TV, so it might come across a little off to the public. It might not connect with the public properly because you don't know how to be natural because you got cameras all in your damn face. I'm just used to it.
All right. And so what about Jock taking Kiara to the engagement party? Do you think that Jock was being a little too weird about it, or?
I understood both. I kind of agree with both. First is like, I don't want to go to my ex engagement party with my girl to prove a point. But then I feel her like, look, I'm not your secret. You know what I mean? I should be able to go anywhere I want to. And if I choose to go to that party, you going to bring your ass with me.
Yeah.
So it's just both. You kind of, I level it out and I'm like, okay, I see your side and I see your side. So I'm just staying neutral. It's your business.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, she seemed like she was really pressed as far as, wanting to really go to that party. Like, obviously, she was saying that, wanted to, like, I want to insert myself. I don't want to be a secret. But I feel like you don't need to go to an engagement party to do that. Like, you don't need to, like, that doesn't need to be the vehicle to assert yourself. You're his woman, and that's it. Like, unless you don't trust him, and then that's a different situation.
I think everybody kind of looks at it differently. That's how you feel, but in her mind, she feels like this is a place where I know your peers are located. I would like to be publicly seen with you. You know what I mean? I'm tired of feeling like I'm an embarrassment or I'm a private secret, so therefore take me to this public party where I know everybody will see me and then they will know. It's just, in her mind, maybe it puts a stamp on her relationships and it gives her security. I don't know. I would not have done it, but I still understand. I still understand
why she's doing it.
Why she's doing it.
So as a celebrity for yourself, do you think it's a little hard for, when it comes to relationships, to be able to date someone and not try to have them all in the mix?
I mean, it's not hard. It depends if you're both in the industry. It might be a little harder, but you can keep certain things private, definitely, about your relationship and your situation. And it depends on your level of celebrity as well. You know? I don't got nobody buzzing my door down. You know? I have some privacy, so it's a little easier for me.
And also I like to go into again. So Spice and the whole melanin situation, making that video. Do you think her making that video is a smart thing to do? Like, even though she's trying to make
excuse me, publicist, do you mind going live for me? Because I'm going to answer this question. With Spice, when it came to that situation with her, at first I was skeptical because I'm like, what was the point of trying to actually go and bleach her skin to prove a point? I didn't get it. When the video came out and went viral, I understood her message, I understood her words, and I understand that different cultures have a different perspective on life in general. And so in her situation, in her culture, they make you feel as if you don't look this way, you're not accepted by us. So it puts you in a state of mind where if you don't have a strong mindset, then you will fall into that trap. So, but I think that she's doing a great job with her message and her music because she's a beautiful girl. But I just don't think she should bleach her skin to go that far to prove her point.
But
I don't think it's necessary.
I don't think she really wants to bleach her skin.
I don't know though. She said she did. Yeah.
I think she's just making people think that she did so that the scandal would go on a little bit longer. Because I honestly think if she didn't go public, live going, pretend bleaching her skin, it wouldn't have made it on the Wendy show. It wouldn't have made it on The Real. It would have gotten noticed, but it wouldn't have made a big publicity, like as big as what it did now.
I think it did because the video went so viral. It was the video that had the impact behind it. So once I took a look and seen, okay, you're bleaching your skin, then I wanted to see the video. I wanted to listen to the words and figure out what are you doing.
But say that again. You saw the advertisement
and that's what made
of the video.
Of just the video.
When I seen her looking like that, it was a photo shoot that she did, and she did it in the video. So I just wanted to know what was the message behind that.
See, but that's what her.
I don't think she's gonna do it. I don't think she's gonna do it.
I hope not.
I really don't.
I don't think
she's gonna do it
because I just think that there's so many people like African Americans watching her as well. So just bleaching her skin, I feel like already we've done so much to try to show Black excellence. Yes, exactly. And so the fact that this is a different level of changing for the public, and I feel like that's what some people will kind of notice or think too, like it's a publicity stunt.
Well, I mean, and two, like you got to look at where she's from. I mean, I watched the documentary about women or people is very popular bleaching their skin, Jamaica, and a lot of times they do it where they're unhealthy because they get these products that ends up harming them because they just want to be lighter. And I think what she's saying because she's a dark, because she's gone in on everybody, Mimi, everybody that's light skinned, she went on it.
But they're not Jamaican. They were raised in that environment. They don't understand where she's coming from. So they have American perspective here. So, but we have our own epidemics going on here from the ass shots. They feel people want to put silicone boobs, and my friend just went through surgery and almost lost her life because of silicone boobs. You know what I'm saying? I got another homegirl, her ass basically blew up because of ass shots from the freaking hotel. You know what I'm saying?
Being made too.
Right now it's the ab epidemic. So it's so many different things that we have issues right here in the United States. So I get her. I get it, man. I support her. I just don't want her to bleach her skin, but I support her.
And colorism is big out here too. Think about all the television shows where the dark-skinned woman was replaced by a light skin. All right. All right. Let's talk about it. Fresh Prince. Come on now. I know y'all see my
It was like, wait, that is a different person.
It's a whole different person.
I said, wait a minute now.
I think you really have to understand where she's coming from, and like she's not from here, and that's she's going on that. I just think that when she's talking to, like you said, Shay, these are American people, and they don't have the same situation that she deals with, because like you said, there's so much Black excellence. Yes. And there's so many people of all different shades of color that are winning, that are doing big things. and it's not like that. It's not the same as it is in where she's from.
It's not.
Yeah.
So she has
That
to
transition, yeah.
right, exactly. Her message, she just needs to refine it. And the fact that she is contemplating, I don't know if she will bleach her skin. I don't think she will. But the fact that she was even going like she was contemplating it because she feels like it'll better her career, I don't think it would. I think because they're like, you've already been dark skinned and now you're going to be light skinned. When Sammy Sosa did it, it's not like he hit more home runs.
I
You
think
know what I'm
Vibes
saying?
Cartel did it too.
I mean, there's like been a lot of people.
that
Yeah.
have done it and bleached their skin, and it's probably been a success for them. Of course, it's been a success for several people in Jamaica, and they've made their careers outside of Jamaica. But I think she's talented enough to where her skin
Sure.
won't
Shouldn't be,
define her
Correct.
career.
Yeah.
And she needs to get that. And I like when Mimi took her to the museum and she was trying to basically show her, like, look at the things that's happened where black women have done these amazing things.
Yeah.
Look at that. And then, she didn't really get it.
And I
Right.
just think, but at the same time, like, it's good that she was trying to remind her, like, okay, at the end of the day, like, this is beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think for her, like you said, transition is hard. And so she's just trying to get into the Hollywood field and yet also, try to please other people. Because also at the end of the day, Hollywood is very hard to please. It is
Sure.
the thing for everyone when it comes to, red carpets and all that. So everyone's always looking at you. Everyone's always watching you.
I
Absolutely.
agree, but it's about your connections and your politicking as well.
Yeah.
It depends on her team, because I wonder, like, who is your team? Who's agreeing with you to even make
this,
this
yeah.
decision?
Well, it
the
didn't seem like
video
anybody
is
agreed with
viewing,
her. Yeah.
But to actually go through it and bleach your skin. But see, I was born in Hawaii. I've been in San Francisco, New York. I was raised in the Army, so I've been around a lot of different people. So I think that's why it's easier for me to understand different cultures and get a better understanding on people as general when it comes to their opinion and the way you live your life.
Yeah.
So it's just, I think she'll get it eventually because she's surrounded by people that love her and love her for who she is.
Yes.
Now you're not in Jamaica anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
You have
We're
different
not
people.
telling you you need to look a certain way. You look
Exactly.
great the way
you
you
look
are.
bomb.
You're
Yeah.
beautiful.
Exactly. We also, another subject that we would like to talk about is the whole love triangle with Scrapp. I don't know. I just think that.
Scrapp de Leon?
What do you think about Mama Scrapp getting into this whole situation and try to enter in?
I mean, she's doing what she does.
That's his mother.
Yeah.
My mother would do the same thing. Even if I told her not to, she would be all up in my business. And I understand completely. But I think that it's just a mother-son situation, and she's protecting her child. That's it.
Yeah.
Keke has shown herself. Yeah, she's shown herself to do that
Look.
on multiple occasions.
But Tiara's trying to get this man, though. She really likes. I don't
She
know.
can't get him. She punched him in the face.
I mean, well, now with that being said, what do you think about? I guess you can answer this as well. On the male side, what do you think about when it comes to women putting their hands on men? Like, do you think it's appropriate, or do you think there's a certain extent that should happen or not?
I don't think it's appropriate for either side at all.
Yeah,
ever.
exactly. Exactly.
And, I don't think a man should retaliate if that happens. I think he should be in a situation to where he will walk away.
Right.
And then not have to deal with it anymore. And,
Right.
But you should never put your hands on a man. It's not
Yeah.
And especially someone who is, in a halfway house
Yeah.
and has a record and is trying to get out of jail.
Yeah.
So I think he did the right thing by walking away and not retaliating. So good for him. But the fact that
He had a lot of control in that.
exactly.
Yeah,
That was control, okay?
You could tell.
Yeah,
but
I wanted to fight.
I imagine that was not the first time that happened. That was not his first rodeo. Like that happened before.
I
Yeah.
mean, Tommy, hello.
Sure. Yeah. No,
I mean,
that
and
happened
to be
before.
said.
speaking of which, with the whole Tommy thing, I just think this man is just getting caught up. I understand, you enjoying your free time, but at the same time, it's like, there are different women, like you said, like there has to be a specific communication when it comes to dating and whatnot. But unfortunately, I feel like there is no communication to any of these women because clearly they're
It
getting
shouldn't be the
upset.
communication with the women communicating with each other. It should be
It's
the
the
man
guy
communicating on what he wants
wants
with
with
them
them.
individual. Because one is his child's mother, one might just been a friend when he was
Yeah.
in jail. Could have been a pen pal buddy. I don't
Yeah.
know.
know, people get lonely.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
could have still really been in love with Tommy. I don't know, but if you speak and be thorough on what you say, most of the time they will get it.
Yes.
I don't. But the thing is, I don't know because
Unless you're a
we didn't
stalker.
see we
don't
didn't
I love
see
getting the guy's
him making
perspective.
any advances to Kira. And she just kind of
agree.
asserted herself because she's the baby mom. She wanted him. He's out of prison. She's like, all right, that's me right there. That's mine.
But you don't know the communication that they've had while he was in prison.
I
Especially if this is a baby
I
mom.
prefaced by saying what we saw.
The show.
That's true. I prefaced by saying what we saw because if you look at the party that she threw, he seemed very uncomfortable.
She said,
He
"For
seemed
you
like
and
exactly. So it seemed like it wasn't something that he wanted.
Yeah.
Granted, he could have been whispering her ear. We don't know that, but based on what he displayed, he wasn't trying to
He came
be
across
with her
as
at
if
all.
that wasn't the
Exactly,
situation he wanted
because
to
he's
do.
got this other situation going on.
Yeah.
But I do think that he did kiss Tommy, which was the tea that was brought up. Because Tommy,
They probably missed each other. He was in
I'm
jail
sure he
3
did.
years.
Exactly.
I think it was just a big thing just because Tommy in the situation that she's in. I think that's what made it 10 times more bad to them, I guess.
Yeah.
But before we go ahead and go to our next segment, Miss Lanisha, you have something to tell us.
I surely do, you guys. Be sure to be commenting. We love your guys' comments and questions. You guys know we got Shay over here to give us the tea.
What's good?
Okay. Yes. But we just want to thank you guys for making us the ESPN of TV Talk. To help us out, give us a 5-star on iTunes. Don't forget, again, comment. We love hearing from you guys. All opinions matter.
All opinions.
Yes. And then don't forget to share. And back to you.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do our special segment. It's called Guess That Bar. And so that means, okay, everyone live, if you know the song, go ahead and write that song down. But I'm going to sing some lyrics. Don't you like this? It's
You gonna sing?
Oh, no.
I'm about to say,
She said sing. I was like, yeah.
I'm going to read some lyrics.
Oh,
Read some
yeah.
lyrics.
Sing 'em.
Okay, and you just guess it right and we'll see.
Okay.
All right, so.
And this is where I cheat. So you guys write down your answers so I can look.
Okay, here we go. So, first song is Baby, as a matter of fact, I was the one who said I loved you first. Was about 8 years ago. Don't act like you don't know.
Usher.
Yeah.
Confessions?
Wrong.
No. Burn. Don't act like what's the name?
Nah. You always say, okay, what's up, Shay? Do you know?
I just know it's Usher.
No, it is.
Ray J.
Oh, one win.
Too
One
late.
win. One win. It's one win. It's one win. I got it. No. I got it.
I don't know which one that goes to, but just gonna
Don't tell
go.
him, tell me.
I didn't even know what she said. I didn't even know what she said.
Okay, so the next song, it's
I'm gonna
gonna
get
be
this one.
Some say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Tupac. The blacker the berry. Oh my gosh! Oh, I know this one.
Keep
Dear
going.
Mom,
Okay.
Dear Mom, what is it?
I say the darker the flesh, then the deeper the roots.
What is it?
I give a holler to my sisters on welfare.
Keep your
It's
head. Is it
Tupac,
Tupac? Keep your head up.
Yes.
And my publicist sitting right there, and she keep trying to whisper.
she need to
and
be
he's
up
singing.
here.
No, I got that. I didn't even see her. I didn't even see it, Shay. I didn't even see it, Shay. I got that on my
Tupac, so we
own. I got
win.
that on.
Okay.
She should text it to you.
Oh my gosh.
Get your phone.
Right, exactly.
We gave him a clue.
Okay, so that was the end of our segment. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to some tweets. You know, we love the tea, and Twitter
yes.
always gives us the tea. So we have one from Naya2XX. She says, "Scrapp just want to be a player. He don't want Tommy, Moniece, or his baby mama." Oh,
Like he doesn't want any of them?
no, any of them.
Like he just wants to be a player. He doesn't want to be a one man
I
tied
wanna be
down.
a player.
I don't think he wants to be a player. I think he wants to date, and when he finds somebody that puts him in the mindset to where he wants to settle down, then that's what he'll do. But I don't think he wants to just thot it out.
Yeah, right.
He
I mean,
just wanna have-
he's getting older. He's 30 now.
and
yeah.
he don't.
He's
want-
trying to
he
be
wants what he
mature. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the whole Moniece thing is more of a distraction. I think that this is somebody that, he obviously he likes, but I don't think he wants to wife Monique. I don't think he wants to wife her. I think he wants to kind of see what his options are. Yeah, she's a pretty girl. But I don't think, based on what he's displayed thus far, I don't think that's what he wants to wife
I
her.
agree. I don't think he wants to be with his child's mother either. In front of her,
Definitely doesn't want to be with the child's mother.
And I don't know.
And Tommy is explosive.
Yeah. Shay, we have someone on live chat who wanted us to ask about how do you feel about Tommy and everything that she's been going through.
I think everybody has their own personal issues. I don't judge because I've went through a lot of things in my history in my life who made me who I am today, and I haven't been perfect. And she's just going through a situation that God put her through, and she'll get out of it.
Amen.
I don't think we should really judge her, you know. And even if she makes the mistake again, like you fall so many times, with getting back up is the hard part, and she gets back up every time, so she'll be all right.
Yeah,
but just pray for her.
God will
Hallelujah
never put
this
you
evening.
in situations that you cannot deal
Got
with.
that from my pastor grandfather.
Ooh,
Hallelujah.
I love that. So,
Glory.
our next tweet is by I am too smart 64. Spice, your issue is not the color of your skin. You have talent. It is the way you present yourself to the music execs. That crazy blue hair and wardrobe is ridiculous, and you are not Katy Perry. Man, these people are dumb.
That's Shay.
right. I was like, dang.
Super shade.
That was a lot.
That was a lot. I mean,
think she should choose whatever color
Right,
hair she wants to
exactly.
wear,
Absolutely.
and whatever. I mean, look, everybody has their own personal look, and if she doesn't like it, there's somebody else that does.
yes,
And
facts.
Katie ain't the only one wearing colored hair.
Right? You should have started that blue hair thing just because she had lollipops on the boobs and everything.
No, Remy Ma had blue hair back in the day.
Yeah.
She started it years ago.
But this is exactly what we're talking about. You know, people already doing this like all the judgmental like tweets and whatnot. I feel like that's also what makes, you know, her nervous of what she should present herself to people.
But she needs to not worry about the public. When you're on, when you go into the public eye as an artist or you're on reality TV, you allow them to have an opinion on you. So you have to understand that, and you have to have tough skin. Whether you go into it with tough skin or you grow tough skin like I did, you know what I mean. So you will have a lot of negative opinions about you, but they don't define who you are. So just allow them to talk and keep it moving. You focus on your direction and you'll be good.
So Shay, when you first started, was it kind of hard to get used to the comments, what people would say?
Absolutely, it was hard in the beginning because I didn't understand why people were so negative. I seen it was a lot of positive, but my focus was so on the negative.
Yeah.
So I had to go back to my roots, to my mother, and I would cry to her. She said, "You know who I raised, and you know who you are," and that's why I always say they don't define me. You know what I mean? So it literally doesn't bother me at all. My block skills are on 10.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Teach me some of that.
Right,
You know,
right.
I'm too nice. Okay. All right. So moving on, news and gossip. Miss Lanisha, what do you got for us?
Yes, you guys, you already know I got the tea for you.
AfterBuzz TV News.
So, let's start with... Do you guys remember Brittany Taylor?
Love and hip hop.
Yes,
Of
from
course.
yes.
Of course.
So, you guys remember the reunion that she had with Remy Ma, right? So, apparently she's accusing Remy Ma, we weren't there, we don't know yet, of punching her in her eye and giving her the biggest black eye of her life.
Sheesh.
She wrote on her Instagram, "So here I am on my way to a very important meeting, and it's hard to even focus because of what occurred last night. I didn't want to bring it to social media because it's pretty embarrassing, yes it is, and not a good look, to be honest. I tried my best to cover it up with makeup and move on, but that still didn't work. My question is, at Remy Ma, why did you really do this?"
Wow.
My question is, why aren't we getting the whole story?
That's what I was saying.
Right?
There's
Like-
two sides to the story,
Yeah.
and then what?
Word, the truth.
The truth. And the truth always comes out. some
That's
way,
interesting.
somehow.
That just
Yeah.
seems out of character of Remy Ma now. Like I
has
just
a kid
see,
and
yeah,
everything, right?
exactly.
You know?
I just see like her doing that unless it was provoked.
Exactly.
Okay.
Don't Remy Ma. That's the homie, and if the way she is and how she's grown, she's not the individual to just do something for no
Right.
reason. Now I
Yeah.
do see her defending herself,
Sure.
but I
Right.
wasn't there, so I can't automatically just say 100%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I feel like we need to hear the other side.
Yeah, for
if you
sure.
want to have an opinion, hear both sides and then make your opinion.
Exactly.
Right.
And
Right now
you know,
you
that
can't-
picture just makes it worse just because, you know, people like to see
Okay.
the issue. So they're going to obviously believe that first before the other side. So
Not
we definitely.
necessarily, because
No.
Brittany is actually getting a lot of comments with the, you guys know the rat emoji.
Oh.
So a lot of them are calling her a rat for snitching because you guys already know that Remy's fighting with like parole and everything. So a lot of people are on taking Remy's side. Like, girl, what did
Oh,
you
like
do?
you're just trying to like hurt
Like,
her
yeah,
situation.
like doing it for clout, basically.
Gotcha.
Do you think that sometimes these scandals can be for clout? They do anything?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Like
Absolutely.
rhetorical question, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
No,
like,
bad.
Of course.
True. What's next, Lanisha?
So So, Shay, next one is for you. We don't have any attachments because we have your presence here.
Yes, ma'am.
A little birdie named Instagram told me that Amada is dating your brother, correct?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And,
Yes.
She's like, yes.
that's not the gossip. The gossip that I heard is a congratulations might be in order.
I have no comment about that. We'll let Amada speak her piece on that situation.
Yes, Amada needs to come next.
But
She need to come next.
she's definitely dating my brother, MJ.
So how does
Yes.
that feel? Like, how do you feel about that, knowing like someone that
My
you're close
friend
to?
and my brother.
Yeah.
I deal with it. I set both of them down and I told them
Set them down.
Yes, I love you both. This is my friend. This is my brother. I look at her more like a sister. And don't involve me in your business.
Yes.
Whatever goes on, you're my brother and you're my sister and
But
my
it's
friend.
separate.
So it's separate. So keep me out. But they get along great, and I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that.
Yes.
Word.
And it's funny because usually when it comes to friendships and brothers, it's always like kind of a conflict. So the fact that you're even handling it well and you're just like, oh, okay, whatever, y'all are adults.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, they're doing good because now he's kind of touring with her. He opens up for her, and she's an amazing artist.
Yes.
She works that stage.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Is he a singer?
Yeah, he sings. My brother MJ. He was on tour with Romeo Santos. I don't know if you.
Yes.
He's like one of the biggest Spanish artists in the
Yes,
world.
he is.
He was on tour with him for 3 years. Came back fluent in Spanish.
Wow.
Like, what just happened? I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah.
But he got interested in music and Spanish music, and he was already doing R&B, but he was so
Right.
interested in bachata. He sings bachata
Beautiful.
now.
I love it. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful dance.
And he has, I will tell you, not only because it's my brother, he's an amazing talent, but he has this Spanish song, and I don't know the words, but it's beautiful.
Go ahead
But
and
it's
slide that
amazing.
in there. Yes. I would love to hear
Oh,
it.
no, it's-
Sing it, brother.
Since we're talking about dating, Shay, since we're talking about
good.
dating, and who you mingling
What's
with,
the
like who's
tea?
been knocking on your door? I heard a little Hollywood
Who's
was
been
knocking on
creeping
your
through
door.
that window?
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
Hollywood.
The reunion show,
Yeah,
Miami.
yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, because we covered that on Love and Hip Hop the T. On
I
VH1.
swear,
Shout out.
It's like the public want me with somebody so bad. So
Yeah.
if anybody
I
has-
mean, you're an amazing woman. So
I
why
told y'all
not?
I get the tea. I'm nosy.
I had the fibroid situation going on, so I wasn't dating for over a year because I wanted to deal with my body personally. That's a lot of issues to deal with. You know what it is, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I had to have surgery on the show. You know what I mean? For those that don't know, fibroids are benign tumors that grow on your ovaries. I'm sorry, your uterus, and it causes a lot of symptoms. So where I didn't want to bring a man into that, so I was just single. Like I'm just over it. But I'm recently like starting to date and starting to get back out there, and it's fun. But I do want that one,
Yeah.
so he can hurt me and be pregnant.
Hey.
Go ahead and put a bun in me.
Y'all heard it yourself.
Hey.
She's
I want a
What's
baby.
good?
So with the whole dating situation, how are you able to bounce that? And I believe you're doing a fibroids tour.
Yes, I'm actually putting together a fibroids tour because it's so common in women, especially African American women. We don't know why, but it's very common, and women don't talk about it because it's embarrassing. I assumed I went through it, so my assumptions are, I'm sure, legit. But it's so embarrassing. You have accidents. Your menstruals mine lasted 14 days plus sometimes, so it was like half the month. I was Bloody Mary her son.
Wow.
So it was just right. And
Lady
it's like,
problems.
how do you tell a man, look, we can't really do nothing half the month or more because I got issues. So I just didn't want to talk about it. So I closed off and I stopped with my fitness and everything because my stomach started to bulge out. My anemic shot up. So I went and I had the surgery done. I have a little cut now, which I was embarrassed about, but it's my war wound. Shout out to
Okay,
my
we
war
were
Yes.
wound.
saying on
You
the
did
Miami,
that,
you
yes.
look good.
I know, right?
That was hard to deal
I
with.
said, let me suck it in.
Yeah. I was struggling like, come on,
I
bud.
got it.
But I got them out, and now I want to focus on helping other women who had the same issues I have. So we have fibroid pills and tea by a company called The Healthy Hand. So if you go to shopthehealthyhand.com, that's what I use, and that's the only thing that they put up. That's the only thing they promote. Shopthehealthyhand.com, and it's a pill and tea that can suppress or relieve a lot of your symptoms with fibroids.
Wow.
So I'm a spokesperson for that because I'm like, if nobody will speak up on fibroids, and the ones that do, it's kind of quiet. I want to be that person. I want to be the face. So now we're doing a fibroid tour, and we'll let everyone know about it in about a month.
And
So shout out to my PR Jen who's helping me put this together. Hi Jen.
So with that being said, with the tour, is there anything else that you want to go farther in when it comes to fibroids? Like any more research or whatnot?
Definitely. I speak on it now. My brothers and I, we have a nonprofit. It's called the Johnson Takeover. So we go to different colleges and high schools and we speak to the students on the importance of health and wellness. I speak on the fibroids. I speak on fitness. My brother is a doctor. A lot of people don't know that. His name is Dr. Joe Johnson. He speaks on education. And of course, MJ, the one who's dating Amada, he speaks on entertainment because we all have been on that roller coaster ride. Nothing is perfect in this entertainment industry.
Right.
I've been on so many roller coasters from friends, family, career, money, finances. You just don't know what to do because people are so fake in the game. But I had to learn to not take it personal and really just focus on my goals and what I want to do and keep it moving. It's a business. You know what I mean? So, but with the business, I want to help women. If I just help one woman, I'm good. But they've sold out 3 times. The Shop the Healthy Hand, they sold out 3 times already just by my posts.
Wow.
So I've helped many women.
That's amazing.
Wow.
And I'm still helping them. I know they just got orders. I'm doing such a blessing for women. I know because I didn't know what to do. My mother thought I had some other disease. She didn't know what it was. We never heard of it. I didn't. And it's so common. I'm like, really? What's that?
I actually never heard of it until you spoke about it
Are you
on the show.
serious?
Yeah, I didn't know
I
about
never heard of it.
fibroids.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute,
What is
wait.
that?
And it's common? Wait, I got to do more research on it. So.
Because it's more than just like, you do your yearly checkup. There's really things that are going on that you don't know about your body. And that's really good because now, just like Anisha and I didn't even know about it. Now it makes me want to, find out however I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Because, as women, it's very important for us because we already go through so much when we're on our menstrual cycle, through the cramps or whatnot. And so, for all we know, the cramps that we are getting, it could be because of it without even realizing.
When I went to the doctor to get checked out and figure out what was going on, my options were a myomectomy and a hysterectomy. A myomectomy is when they kind of just go in, take the fibroids out, and they leave your uterus. A hysterectomy, they take your entire uterus out, and you cannot have kids. I don't have any kids. Why would that be an option for me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, those are my options. It has to be another solution to this. So speaking out to women gives me a chance to tell you, look, there's other options. There's herbs. I'm going live right now because I need people to hear this.
Yeah.
But here you go, Jen. But I need people to understand that your only option is not myomectomy or hysterectomy. There's ways. Thank you. There's different options you have to really relieve your symptoms because you really lost. I was in bed all the time, no energy at all. I had to have 2 blood transfusions after my surgery because my hemoglobin was off. You know what I'm saying? They like, you can't leave the hospital until you do this. And I was so tired of the whole situation. And then I had an 8-week plus healing cycle. I had to lay in bed literally like a fetus again and have my mom take care of me because any movement I made from the cut after the surgery was horrible. It's like having a cesarean. When you have a baby, they cut the baby out. Yeah. It was the same cut. So now also, when I have my child, when I get pregnant, I'm not pregnant right now, you guys. But you will, though. You got it. Exactly. You will get one. I'm not going to have a vaginal birth. They're going to cut
Did
me
you
in the
want
same
a
spot.
vaginal birth at one point?
I mean, once I seen it, I don't know.
Yeah,
I seen it on TV like, ugh.
Right? That comes out of you?
Like, what's that thing that come out after? After what? After birth? Ew.
Yeah, God
But
forbid.
I'm going to have my child the way God allows me to.
Amen.
Yeah,
I'm just blessed to be here.
So what is that? What is something that you can say to the women about this fibroids? Like, what would you like to say?
What I would like to say is you have another option when it comes to fibroids. You can relieve your symptoms. Try out Fibroid Relief that I use, which is shopthehealthyhand.com. You can also check out their Instagram, thehealthyhand _. And they have pills and tea that you can use to relieve your symptoms. Do not sit and do nothing. Even if you don't try the products that I used, try something because the herbs do help, and you have another option for myomectomy or hysterectomy. I did. And the reason I went through with the surgery, because a lot of people still ask me, if the herbs were working, why did you have the surgery? The herbs relieved a lot of the symptoms, but my fibroid, I waited.
Yeah.
I waited so long. It grew so big.
Yeah.
It was pressing against my bladder, so I'm just going to the bathroom constantly, and I'm like, this is embarrassing. I can't even go to movies and watch a 2-hour movie because I went to the bathroom 3 times and missed I don't know
all
what's
of
going
it.
on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I had my surgery. But my menstrual went down to 9 days from 14 days. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have huge clots coming out of me. I wasn't embarrassed anymore. I wasn't having accidents. So I would just say, go to shopthehealthyhand.com, and there is a solution for you. And let me be your fibroid face, okay?
There it is.
Thank you so much. And that concludes our show for today. But before we go ahead and continue, let's just do really quick predictions right now. So one prediction each.
AfterBuzz
So what do you
TV
think?
Predictions.
I think Karlie's gonna knock out Shay.
Okay, Shay.
Che Mack.
Shay, right? Say the last name. Shay
Sitting
me.
up in
Shay
there.
me.
The DJ.
Don't get it twisted. What about you, Lem?
I think Monique is going to have some words for Scrapp. I think she, feels some kind of way about what happened. So I definitely think that she's going to have words, and I don't think he's going to take it too well. So I think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. I think that Jock is going to have a good relationship with this one.
Yes.
Aw, the lawyer.
She looks like she can hold it
She
down.
seems very level-headed.
Yeah.
Really good for him.
Clearly, she's smart, educated, articulate,
Yeah.
intelligent. You know what I mean? She can teach him things. I like somebody that can teach me something.
Yes.
If you can't teach
sure.
me nothing, get out. Goodbye. And you got to know how to cuddle.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We love spooning. But thank you for watching tonight for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I'm your host, Jade Ming, and you can go ahead and follow me on My Ming Official, MAIMING Official.
Yes, and I'm your boy Lem Gonsalves, and you can follow me everywhere at Lem Gonsalves. And also tomorrow, I will be doing a one-on-one interview with Miss Shay Johnson on Black Hollywood Live Network.
She loves us.
Yeah. So make sure you tune in. We're going live at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you tune in for that, and we're going to do more in depth. It's going down.
Yeah.
And make sure you follow me on Instagram. I am ShayJohnson.com. And don't forget to go to shopthehealthyhand.com for all your fibroid relief symptoms, okay? They have pills and tea for you. Take it away. And don't forget my website, ShayJohnson.com.
All the promo. Yes.
I had to get that. Okay. What's up, you guys? I'm your girl, Lanisha. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Lanisha, spelled Lanisha 914.
All right. Thank you. And thank you, Shay, for coming with
Thank
us
you for
tonight.
having me.
Yes.
Yay!
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.